Can you hear me on the live? Okay. So it's Tuesday morning, right? And I'm trying to find out, I'm asking my director, our affable director, we love him, Kevin, you know, who are you guys playing this week? And he's just ignoring me. You know, he's talking about everything but what I want to talk about, what I ask him about. Who's this college team playing this week? You know, and they got beat up. Oh, y'all playing okay, so Gramblin's playing Southern this week. Yeah, y'all gonna get rolled again this week. Anyway, good morning. It's Facebook Live on Fox 26 Facebook. So glad you guys can join us. We're happy to be here. We have Sally and Mike joining us. And of course, Sally, you know what the guys here want to call you now, Sally?
What's that?
What Brian and Sean want to call you now?
What's
they
that?
want to call you Sal.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Ruben Dominguez is the main one who calls me Sal here at the station. He has always called me Sal.
Really?
Yep. And my parents call me Sal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who do call me just Sal.
And nobody other than here at the station probably refers to you as Sally Mack, right?
Occasionally,
Yeah.
I'll get just like a Sally Mack. Yeah, occasionally.
But like your mom would not do that.
No, like my parents wouldn't. Like none of the neighbors and my good friends
Yeah.
like really call me that. But yeah, it's caught on for TV for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm good with Sal. We have a Sal who works here though at
We
the
do have a
sports
Sal.
department, so that's
Sally,
the only thing where
Sally.
I get confusing. Yes.
Am I the only one who calls you Smack?
Yes, you're
Yeah,
the only one who calls
probably.
me that. I
Good.
love nicknames though.
Good.
So I'm good with that,
Good.
Nate.
Good.
Okay, so
Good.
it's a
I
nerve-wracking
know.
time here in
So-
the studio right now, Nate, because Mike
So,
is. Go ahead.
and I want to ask you about that.
Oh,
so
okay.
before we get to what you want to talk about,
Yes.
I want to ask Mike. Mike,
Yeah.
why are you on the desk?
Okay. Oh, because I don't like that cave back there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a flattering.
Oh,
No. Look how nice and well lit I
Okay.
am here.
Right?
I mean,
The
for
lighting
people
here.
who are watchers of the show, like Shadon and George and Lisa, they know. I look like an ogre back there.
Yeah.
I look like I just crawled out from under a rock. Here, I look like a polished, big market anchor.
You do, yeah. Look at that. Nice graphic behind you.
I love it. You know, I'm so glad you brought up polished big market
Yeah, just like you.
because hopefully that can help us all get raises.
We have moved up in market size.
Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
I believe so. We've moved
We
up in market
passed.
size. You know,
There's DC.
did
or
we
at-
pass DC?
I think we
What-
might have
Because
passed
even though
DC.
we're the fourth largest city, we're only like seventh or eighth
Yeah.
largest
That's pretty big,
television
though. I
market.
mean, that's-
It's pretty big, yeah.
And among those other places, you probably wouldn't
Well,
want to live in some of
I
them.
think
No.
I think Philadelphia was 7. So have we passed Philadelphia?
In the World Series, we
You know
did.
what? I'm going to look that up right now, Nate.
Definitely in the World Series, we did. We passed
fact.
them by going around
That's a
more
fact.
bases than they did.
We scored more runs.
Yes.
Definitely scored more runs than they did.
No question. Okay, Sally, we'll be quiet and let you talk. What's going on today in your world?
Oh, okay. Well, there's not much. I'm so nervous for my colleagues who are trying to get Taylor Swift tickets. I'm not even trying to get them, but Mike Iskovitz is trying to get them, and he is in the queue. There are two.
Look what happened. It says the queue has been
Stop.
temporarily paused.
This is the most stressful thing
It's
ever.
ridiculous.
There are 2,000 people ahead of him to buy the Taylor Swift tickets. He got one of the pre-sale codes, which a lot of people didn't even get a code.
Right.
So-
So getting the code.
Yeah.
So you had to sign up ahead of time. Then you had to get a code. And not everybody got a code. And then the codes, though, were random because she's playing 3 shows.
Yes.
You didn't know what date you were going to get a code for. So I got a code for Friday, the 21st. The girls don't want to go on that. They want to go to the Saturday show. So Juliana got a Saturday code. Anne-Marie couldn't be bothered to sign up. She was too busy studying calculus or whatever. And so, so I have two things. I've got one open on my phone. I've got one open on my station-issued laptop.
Yes.
You know, and thank you very much, Fox 26. And it just, we're waiting. So it said that I was
queue has been
2,000th in
temporarily
line,
paused.
basically, right? 2,000 people ahead of me. Now it says it's been temporarily paused. Now, Nate, you have to understand, at the same time, I have the whole family texting me, update, 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 what's going on, what's
Right.
happening.
Yep.
So, you know, they said, sorry for the inconvenience is what Ticketmaster is saying right now.
It's just so much pressure because so many parents are trying to do this for,
Yeah.
for Christmas and
And-
for birthdays and everything else.
Yeah, and this is like, basically, this is like their 16th birthday present,
Yeah,
because
it's-
they just turned 16 yesterday.
Yeah. So, and a lot of, I've seen some posts saying, you know, if you give me your code,
Yeah.
you know, I'll pay you for your code, but you can't do
They
that.
can't do that. Yeah, you would
right?
need their login and password and your credit card and all that
Everything.
stuff. Yeah, so
For
most people probably
Ticketmaster.
wouldn't be.
Doing that. And then some people too, Nate, I know, have signed up and they've gotten, like, they've signed up for multiple cities because they were like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
if I don't get Houston, then maybe I'll drive to Dallas, or maybe I'll even make a trip out of it and fly to Phoenix. Well then, so they got like an email saying, okay, you got a code for Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh wait, now I'm having second thoughts about that.
You got to
Like,
either drive to Phoenix
yeah.
or buy a ticket to fly to Phoenix.
Man.
This is like the Beatles.
It
I can
is.
imagine like the Beatles,
Wow.
Nate. You know, whenever they came to America and they were touring around the country and there was like Beatlemania, that's what this is.
Yeah.
It's insane. But
Wow, it's
back
crazy.
then, I wasn't around back then. None of us was around. But I assume that you stood in line to buy tickets, right?
Right, you camped out overnight.
You
That's
camped
what
out
people
overnights
did.
to get tickets, and then you bought the tickets and all that stuff, and then you hoped to not lose your ticket, you know. But this whole Ticketmaster thing,
Yes. Oh, here, did you see this tweet from Ticketmaster?
oh gosh.
Okay, hold on. This is an hour ago. Maybe you saw
Uh-oh.
it. If you got a code, log in and access the queue through the link you received rather than entering through the Ticketmaster homepage.
Oh dear.
Did you do
Okay.
that? Did
Yeah,
you do
I
it
wonder
through
if
a
they
link?
anticipated.
This will ensure an optimal
wonder if they
shopping
anticipated-
experience.
I think so.
I wonder if they anticipated the level of veracity that people were going to want to purchase tickets, and knew that they were going to have different channels to communicate with people, so they knew if they had a shot to even get a ticket.
Nate, this is like, this is a catastrophe. This is a public relations catastrophe going on right now for Ticketmaster.
I love how Ticketmaster is trying to respond to people saying, like, DM us your email
DM
address.
us, yeah,
like
yeah.
there's, you know, millions of people trying to do this same thing. Like they're going to be able to respond to all of these people.
Okay,
right?
so I'm searching Twitter right now
Can't
for
do it.
Q paused, and I'm not the only one getting it. In fact, there's even some blue check marks.
that are talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know, saying the queue has been temporarily paused is my
Yep.
villain origin story. That's what somebody wrote. That's awesome. I'm going to tweet this because I might maybe.
Tweet at Ticketmaster, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll respond. And I mean, a lot of people are going to end up going to StubHub, right? And the third party.
Yeah, and then the
is what they're
resellers are going
end
to
up
make a
doing
fortune,
here.
Nate.
Yeah.
It's all a conspiracy.
I mean, even with 3 dates,
It is a
they're going to still
conspiracy.
be able to make a fortune. Yeah. Wow.
It is a conspiracy. There's no doubt about it.
They're all in on it, Nate.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Oh, me? Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
See, I like the old Taylor.
Me too. I like when she sang about Tim McGraw.
Yeah, I like the, you know, I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
But
That's a
my
good one.
daughters like all the new stuff. They like Willow and Midnights and all the new stuff that came out.
Oh, here we go. Is Nate playing that for us?
Yep.
That's
She's
good.
going on about something that he said. She doesn't get your humor like I do.
Yep.
That's right.
So with the Eras tour, she like does a selection from each era. Like she spends maybe 30 minutes on each era.
I think
Is
so,
that
yeah.
what it's gonna be
and
like?
then from what I
That's
don't
a
know,
great
for
idea.
what my girls tell me, people are going to go So like Nate, I don't know if you remember the rock band Kiss. You remember them?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So
Yeah.
people used to go to the concert dressed up as Kiss, and I actually did that like a couple of times. I know I'm crazy, but I actually did that a couple of times. But people are going, from what I understand, to the Taylor show, not dressed as her, but dressed in the era.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like of the clothing that she wore for that that motif for that album or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I still have 2,000 people ahead of me. I have to tell you, I'm so tempted to hit refresh on the browser.
I know.
But they told you don't
I
hit
don't think
refresh
you should hit
on the
refresh.
browser.
Yeah, that was the one thing I did talk to some of my friends about, and they said do not hit refresh. So.
Nate,
Well,
I can't tell you the tension that's going on right now.
Oh, look
I
at this
believe it
person. This
because
person
your
says
daughters-
had our seats selected, and then in the checkout it aired out.
Oh,
This is the most frustrating
my
process.
guess is your daughters, Mike. My guess is your daughters are putting absolute teetotal pressure on you right now.
Well-
it's like full court pressure on you
yeah. And well, one.
right now.
Basically, it's one. Just one.
One
just
daughter.
one. Just one of my girls. Like Emery could like go or
Okay.
not go. Like, she
Yeah.
would love to go, but she can kind of take it or leave it. And then Gia's just kind of along for the ride. But like Juliana has like her heart set, and she wants a certain viewing angle, and she wants her certain
hey.
friends to go, and just
Yeah.
the
Yep,
whole thing.
Yep, all that.
Oh my gosh,
I
we're
got
getting
you.
wrapped.
We're getting a
Well,
wrap.
hey.
Kevin's wrapping us.
Well,
yeah,
that's
we are.
good.
We are getting wrapped, and it's time to go, guys. Mike, I hope you get your tickets. Sally, I hope that you can say that Mike got his tickets.
Yes.
And we got to go, y'all. So,
And I have
so it's
important
been
computer
fun,
training to
believe
do
me.
right now,
Oh,
like vital
gosh.
computer training. How am I going to do
That's
this?
right.
You need to go
That's
see
right.
if there's an intern to sit
Mike,
here at the computer.
that'll be the $1 million question all day long, guys.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, guys. Love y'all. We got to go. All right. Thank you, Daniela Cinderella, the very stylish Shanae, Lisa Taylor, Shining Diamond, Busy, Kendra the sweet one, Barbie Doll Barbie, Carolina Lena Sanchez, Jessica the Great Berman, Rico the Suave Jones, producer Mark Coleman, also known as Mr. Oatmeal, the Lion Grambling Grad, Kevin Collins, we love him, the Chef John Butler, also known as Mr. Meat. That name courtesy of Johnny Four Big Toes Rodriguez, who just bought some new Cole Hans. Hockey Dan, Juan, Can I Get a Mic Check Miller, Big Daddy Bradley, Elisa, Rashard Snell, Catherine, Texas Tech Grandpa Mark Jenner, Alex, What's Up Supco, Randy Pickle Juice Tilly, Ole Miss Maggie, $2 Todd, Chris is off today, John Gelato Chastain. Y'all, it's been fun. Check for Mike on Twitter to let you know whether or not he got his Taylor Swift tickets. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a great Tuesday. Take care.